Hi, Zizaran here, and we have a Diablo Server Slam coming up. Diablo is doing another little open test, and I think these are very good. It's basically they're going to allow everyone that wants to play Diablo 4, and yeah, they're going to see if the servers hold up. There are a few changes this time. From what I understand, the loot is going to be exactly as it is on launch. The previous test was boosted rates. I think somebody mentioned it was 6 times better drop rates than normal. That's what we're going to talk about today. So the Server Slam comes with a few changes, such as a freebie mount, and the two main changes are quite significant. It is now capped at level 20, not at level 25, and especially the legendary drop rates not being inflated means that we will really see how leveling will be early for a lot of builds. So this will really point out flaws if there are some builds that really need a legendary early on for leveling. And this is one of the things I'm the most curious about because I felt like the Necro and the Sorcerer really didn't need any legendaries to feel good. And the other classes did. So it's not necessarily a really needed thing that you need it to be like the same exact leveling experience for each build, but it does kind of feel like in D2, like leveling on a barb was a very different experience than leveling on a sword. Now, you might want to consider what you're going to be bringing here because the Server Slam is only at level 20, and there is a mount that you can win by killing a Shava, but you're not level 25 anymore, so it will be a lot harder than before, and you might have to min-max your gear a little bit if you do want the mount skin. Now, I have been surprisingly impressed with the servers. Blizzard are not really known for having good server capabilities around launches, and both of the multiplayer betas so far were actually playable, with some having less than a 2 to 4 hour queue to get in, and while that sounds atrocious, it is a lot better than what we've dealt with in the past of Blizzard. For those of us that played at the Diablo 3 launch, it was basically unplayable for a week, and not only did we not get a queue, we were spammed with an error. So this is a lot better, and I've honestly been pretty impressed. I do feel like these tests are helping, and while I do have a lot of issues with Diablo, honestly, pretty impressed with the servers. I was surprised I was able to play. Now, the Occultist NPC does require level 25, but that's only while actually leveling. From what we understand, if you do a dungeon, it does unlock instantly, so you should have that functionality. But that does mean that if you have completed every single aspect hunting dungeon on a character, you will not be able to unlock the Occultist at all. You've basically bricked it. My plans for the upcoming Server Slam is I'm probably going to play on softcore because I just want to test things. I don't really want to spend the entire, I can't remember how long it's open, 2 or 3 days, but I don't really plan to be playing the entire 3 days because there's only so many times I want to level to level 20 for the sake of leveling to level 20, right? I really love when there's something past that. So the leveling experience gets kind of boring there. I just want to test things, so softcore makes a lot more sense because I'm not really playing for enjoyment, I'm playing for science. Now, I haven't decided what I'm going to play. If at launch, I'm either going to play Sork or Necro. It depends a little bit on what Steel Mage wants to play because I don't care that much either way. I'm definitely leaning towards the Sork, but it's kind of whatever to me. And his name is Steel Mage, you know, I kind of got to let him have the mage, right? But I also do really want to try Druid at some point in this league season, reset, whatever you want to call the test, the slam. I want to try Druid this slam because, well, they've said they've improved it, and I want to see if it's better. Now, Druid felt pretty okay when you got a few legendaries, but without any legendaries, Druid felt atrocious compared to the other builds. And maybe we'll look and talk about all the classes after this new test with the more information we have and stuff. We'll see. And hopefully the move only change is in the Server Slam. I can't remember if because obviously they've addressed the move only changes and all the problems I had with move only. And I hope that is live and we can try it now in the test. That would be amazing for me. Another thing that was really curious is they said that they aren't going to have a ladder even in season 1 and potentially even season 2. So we might be a few seasons where there's just no ladder. Now, this is really curious. Obviously, I'm not a game developer, but I do wonder how difficult is it really to have a level ladder or something that people can do? And are there other reasons for why there is no ladder, such as maybe there's just not that much to do and they don't want people to finish the ladder too early, making people feel like, oh, we're done, we've finished. It's just really interesting. really, really like when there is a ladder, and I will be pushing the ladder even if there isn't one, because people will be aware of who is the highest and who gets things done first, even if it's only streamers. So that's most likely what we're going to be doing on launch. But yeah, would love to hear what you guys think about the no ladder and about the server slam, and if you're going to be participating. Do remember, you don't actually need to even own Diablo 4. You can just open up Battle.net, click on Diablo 4, and download the server slam. So this is available for everybody. Either way, I hope you guys like the videos. I'm really excited to be covering Diablo 4. Thanks for watching. Sub if you like it, but more importantly, try to die less than I do.